So we have two more teams left here to pick with. Team Sonic and Team Dark. These are the only two left for us to complete. So as always, gotta let Lady Luck decide. Spin that wheel and see, who do we get? This is reverse story order. Sure. Team Dark it is. Reverse story order, not intentional, but that is what we're doing. All right, so Team Dark's extra missions here. It's basically killing mooks, defeating 100 enemies per level. This one, it could take a bit, it kind of depends. In order to get the A rank, you just have to do it fast. So there's no need to worry about the score here, we just gotta go fast. So for this, it's about 7 minutes for Seaside Hill. Luckily, some of these levels have so many enemies, there's not really that much of a worry about if you can do this in time or not, because there's so many enemies in some areas, it's just fast as heck. While others may take a million years. Hey Kira, how you doing? Yeah, so I guess we can just start off with that one. I'm not going to be probably talking about it too much in detail in case some people haven't seen it, but yes, today is the final day of like E3 stuff. E3 is still happening, I believe, for the rest of the week, but in terms of major announcements, it's done. Like, today was like the final big day for it, and Nintendo had their showcase today. Oh man, it was a strong one. They had so many hitters, in my opinion. Like, if I gotta be honest, for this year's E3, it was not the best. Like, I think the strongest showcase before Nintendo today was Microsoft, but like, this does not compare. To me, Nintendo had all the stuff I was interested in, and it's just so much. It was really good. Metroid was a big highlight for me. Advance Wars coming back was huge. Like, there was a lot of big stuff talked about, and it's, like I said, I don't want to go too detailed into it, but if there's any highlights people want to point out, go for it. It was really good. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you watch that direct, because it was, if you're a Nintendo fan, there's something there for you. Most definitely.
Annihilate. Good. Level up.
Wow, I never done that before. That's a new one. Holy crap. Yeah, new Mario Party, that was really good. I'm very surprised to see that news, but that explains that online mode now more for Super. Super Mario Party's online was just a test for this new Mario Party game. That was just apparently a sneak peek, and I'm really excited because it looked really good. I watched Treehouse coverage of that one, and Super Mario Party, in comparison, oh man, it's night and day. Like, this is the kind of Mario Party here that's like, I can't remember the full title. The new Mario Party coming out is just really good. It's everything from the originals I liked, while at the same time still doing some of that stuff from the newer ones that are pretty good additions, like mainly a lot of the new stuff from Super.
I think flying to the shore on the other side is possible. I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
Oh, I keep on missing with that homing attack. You know, I did say time is an element here. You can cheese this a little bit with just Team Blast, because, you know, freeze time and all. Okay. I think something broke. These platforms are supposed to be rising. I don't know what happened. Do I need to, like... Okay, why? That was weird. I had to go back to the platform the bubble was on.
Bonus points are earned if all three of us go through those giant rings together.
Okay, wasn't expecting that bounce, but it kind of worked out. I do believe we will have to do another loop here. So, out of all the teams, I feel like Team Dark is definitely the one where you play the same level multiple times for extra missions, because there's just not enough enemies at certain levels, and I think this is one of them.
Only 30 more to go.
Annihilate. I'll take it from here. Annihilate. I'll take it from here.
This is the ultimate
we might actually be able to barely squeeze by. Who knows?
Just as planned.
I'll take it from here. Gravity detected.
Got it.
84. I think there's a group of 10 enemies left in this level, and that's it, so maybe not. That's 94. I don't know if I want to do this. This is actually really risky. You know what? We're going for it because we're halfway committed. No! You did it. No, go back. What is happening? Just take the automatic route. Jeez, dude. Should have went with the center one.
Annihilate. Annihilation. Annihilate.
I'll take it from here. Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate them all. 10 more to defeat to complete mission.
10 more. I'm going to have to redo some in the beginning just for 5 enemies then. That feel win.
Annihilate.
Here.
What the? Okay, try again, guys.
Chaos control.
Freeze the time. I need
I'll take it from here.
Just
about
as planned.
a minute and a half. That's all I have left. Unfortunately, going in that goal ring takes away your team blast effect, which is a little weird, but whatever. We have more than enough time so we can do this.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
Line up next to me.
Here they come.
Omega, attack them.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated.
Good news, they were Omega. They're all dead.
I am Omega, the ultimate E-Series robot.
Alright, according to my list of information here, this next one's not going to be as bad because the A rank requirement's at 5 minutes, so that tells you there's more enemies in Ocean Palace. I'm just honestly surprised. We got reverse team order here. What the heck? Didn't plan it. You guys see, we had wheel. So I let the fate decide our picks. Not me. I'm curious to see how long this is going to take, because Team Dark, I feel, is one of the longest set of extra missions, since you gotta kill so many things.
Beautiful.
That is, I think in total, 1,400 enemies you kill in all their extra missions, because they have 14 levels. So with that in mind, I feel like this is going to be like an hour to an hour and a half of just this. Somewhere around there.
And I'll open it. Charge. Annihilation. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilation.
You, stop bouncing. You can't get away from me.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Useless heaps of metal.
Stone pillars on path determined fragile. Careful of falling debris. Fire, fire.
I'll take it from here.
Eradicate. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Level up.
I'll take it from here.
Top path, there's so many dudes.
Level up.
Also, you never need to worry about team levels here because of how many enemies you have to kill. You're always getting a level up. Since you get them every 5 enemies. I think we almost got full levels just based on the mission alone.
Annihilate. Fire, fire.
I'll take it from here.
Level up.
Barely. Not gonna take that because enemies.
Annihilate.
Just fly over to the corner. Alright, nothing to say, guys? Like, secret found?
Useless heaps of metal.
Away from the spawn before you use your team blast. You can kill enemies when spawning, but sometimes I don't like taking the risk.
Annihilate. Fire.
50 left. I'll take it from here.
I think I want to go this way. Yeah, there you go. Invincibility. No, get stuck on nothing.
Hey, where's the turtle going?
Numerous Hitman robots detected. Pterodactyl. Annihilate.
Here!
Can't see.
Right!
I see those enemies over here. Hang on. Side trip. Must kill. Careful. Don't want to die in the way.
The shield on that robot. Annihilate.
Oh no. I thought I was gonna fall.
Them all.
This is the chaos control.
How many enemies left?
Only 30 more to go!
Thanks, guys.
This is the ultimate.
That fan doesn't work.
I'll take it from here.
I think we got more than enough time. 2 minutes to get like 21 enemies. That's nothing. Especially when we put 5 right here.
Shadow and I are transformed into fireballs that Omega shoots at enemies.
What? Okay, that's not what I wanted, but that worked too.
Annihilate.
Around, fly.
Annihilation. 10 more to defeat. To complete.
10 more. I think we can do this before the loop, which would be good. The loop's gonna waste so much time.
Affirmative.
Justice.
Annihilate.
It's 3, so 2 more,
Annihilation.
which are right here. All right, Team Blast, and that's it.
Chaos control.
That's an easy A.
Mission completed. I am Omega, the ultimate E-Series robot.
All right, so while we're getting ready on this next one, let's see. Grand Metropolis. Oh, this one could take a bit. 8 minutes. Yeah, a lot of these are like close to 10-minute runs for A rank because it's just
Affirmative.
some levels don't have like any enemies. Bingo Highway's 12 minutes, but that makes sense about the pinball table. Same for Bolt Station. A lot of grinding in that area. It's like there's certain levels that take forever. I guess while we're running through this, I kind of want to talk about something about like one of the things that was talked about today in Nintendo Showcase, WarioWare. There was something interesting about that. One of the people I follow, Beta64, he said like his wife got an email from Nintendo with a survey, and one of the things asked about WarioWare. So apparently, it seemed like they were kind of teasing WarioWare in some way with that survey. It seemed like, I don't think that was supposed to be in there, but if it was, then yeah, that was a tease. It was apparently kind of hinted at, and people got their hopes up, and apparently it was true. Good thing that people didn't get their hopes up for nothing. That would have been bad. I want to restart because I want to kill that enemy.
Is this
Imagine
the
if that was a
energy
thing. They put a game like that in a survey, and then nothing happened. It's happened before, so it wouldn't be anything new. But, oh man, that made people mad. What happened? Why? Automated sequences, I swear, don't work well.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here. Good.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving. Just watch this.
Annihilate. Fire. Fire.
I'll take it from here. Good. Those machines are sucking the energy out of the road.
Announcement that was leaked, apparently.
All Hitman
Yeah, Monkey Ball was leaked. That's true. I had some interest in it, but I never checked it out growing up. I want to know more about it, because they didn't really show much of anything. It was more of a teaser trailer, when you think about it. But I wonder what this is. When I see in the screenshots, it looks like a remake of Monkey Balls 1 and 2 at the very least. Which would be cool, because Monkey Ball, it kind of got a resurgence within like the past year or so with that Wii game that got ported. I haven't heard much about that game, though, for sales, so I don't know how well that game actually did. But I guess it did well enough for them to consider making another game right now in the series, which is fantastic. I'm looking forward to it myself because I'm a pretty big fan of Monkey Ball. I played a lot of the games growing up. I think they're a lot of fun. They are really hard, but they're fun. Yeah, 1, 2, and Deluxe and sounds the thing. Deluxe is technically a remake of 1 and 2 already as a compilation game. So it wouldn't be surprising to throw Deluxe stuff in there because it is the same game. It is technically the same game. So that, I kind of figured as much. It did look at least like a remake of the first 2 games. But yeah, Sonic and Tails being added, that also makes sense because they added classic Sonic into the Banana Blitz port. So I can see them doing that for Sonic and Tails in general, because it is Sonic's anniversary, so why not put them in everything? In a hospital game, put them in Monkey Ball next.
Chaos control.
Oh, I already have that. That was power.
Annihilate.
Land, please.
Take it from here. Natural. Natural.
Reloading.
What? Thanks, Omega.
Annihilate.
I didn't know you were going for that, but thanks for the invincibility.
Ready? Go.
Annihilate. Annihilation.
Take it from here.
Annihilation.
Take it from here.
That one down. Not going up. 2 dudes. Worth.
Come on. Good.
Annihilate.
50 left. Ready?
Kill.
Good.
Annihilate.
Up. Excuse me. Coming through.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
Still no.
Annihilate. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, that took longer than I thought. I should just use speed.
Ready?
Annihilate. Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
I don't think there's any enemies below me, so I'm just gonna go from here. Oh no, there's this guy. How'd you kill it? Kill it! I just want to kill!
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
That was the dumbest thing. It worked, but not optimally.
From here.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
All right. Only 30 more to go.
Ready?
Look in the drop or shadow.
Hang on, go back, go back. No, 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 no. Should probably shot power. Enemies down here. Oh, going for the spring. No, not me. I don't want to go for the spring. They do, not me.
Annihilate.
I kill you. Move. Want to kill? Murder. No. Murder. There you go. That's the whole point.
I'll take it from here.
When grinding, use B button for acceleration and balance with control stick. Annihilate.
Might as well get this balloon. Why not? I'm on the way.
Annihilate.
And my favorite part of this playthrough.
Chaos control.
Kill you guys. Activate this switch. Invisible platform. Let's ride it. I love that. So stupid.
Annihilate.
Anytime you get to do that with Team Dark, it's always fun. And it is a time saver. Hitbox being there for the actual graphic actually saves time.
Annihilate. Fire. Fire.
Oh, turtle.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Alright, now please don't kill me, loop. I don't like this loop much. It always ends poorly. I don't know why, but something about this scripted loop, it just barely works. Case in point. Come on. I don't know why, it just sometimes pushes you to the side, then you get caught. Like, I don't know why. It's only that loop that is consistent with. It's so bad.
Annihilate. 10 more to defeat to complete mission. Charge.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
This is 99, so I need 3 more enemies, and I see the one I need.
I'll take it from here. Go.
I'll take it from here.
Shoot it.
Just as planned.
I'm so glad they put you on solid ground for the victory animation, because imagine if it just ended there. I would have fell in a pit. I would have been bad.
Perfect. As usual.
Alright, next up, power plant. It's about a 7-minute A rank, which is
Affirmative.
kind of expected at this point. I think I can still make this. Yeah, there you go. You gotta know how to manipulate this game's physics. And this is faster. Let's just hope it doesn't. Never mind. I was gonna say, let's take the rainbow rings. It's faster, but a little finicky. And then the game sucked me back in, telling me otherwise.
The doctor's robots are guarding the machine. What's the limit?
Okay, good. Level 2 immediately is fantastic for this level. Or level 2 flight. Okay, I'm gonna make a peak stop. I want this. This is another level up. Make me stronger.
Annihilate.
I'm sure it's very easy to fly from here.
Annihilation. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here. Go.
Annihilate.
Is that power? Yeah. I was hoping speed. Level 2 speed's my next goal. We'll get it soon.
I'll take it from here.
Really? Sure. So much for that plan. Just kill him. Trying to homing attack chain, you guys, but no. Can't do that.
I'll take it from
Instead, I gotta get hit in the face with a gun. Accurate response. Alright, you guys are just gonna team blast.
I took it from here.
Control.
Now it's kind of fitting. Shadow gets shot with the gun when the next game he wields guns. Fitting. Of all the things, man, I swear as a kid that threw me off. Shadow having actual firearms. I'm like, this is rated for kids, right? Why does Shadow have a gun? What is gun? Like, I know about the military group, but an actual firearm gun? What is this? Like, I had no idea back then. Of all the things, I'm that weird kid who says, yeah, I was introduced to guns because of Shadow. Yeah, don't judge. 2 years later, I actually played shooter games like Halo and Call of Duty, but I didn't play that at the time Shadow Hedgehog released. Well, to be fair, at that time, games like COD were still pretty new, so a lot of people didn't play those kind of games back then. They were still in their infancy. Like, Call of Duty didn't get really big until Modern Warfare, and I was like, what, 2007? That was technically Shadow was ahead of that big trend of shooter games.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
Thanks, sniper.
What a bunch of annoying fuckers. Let's
How the
take
heck
it
did I still hit that? Nah, just take the rest of these. No more enemies anyways. Not taking the rings this time, that's too risky. Luckily, I think you do keep your enemy count, but it's based on the checkpoint. So if I hit a checkpoint right now with 59 enemies killed, then I'll keep that. But in here, if my teammates can wake up, I kill these enemies. If I die now before I hit checkpoint, then I only have 59. It will not go back to 62.
chaos control.
So, gotta be mindful of that. Checkpoints save how many enemies you kill at the time. Can't believe I got them both. Nice.
These fireballs sure are pretty, but they look kind of dangerous.
Hit the checkpoint just in case.
Only 30 more to go.
Friends? There you go. Like, where'd you go?
Just as planned. I'll take it from here. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Worthless consumer models.
If I can land real quick, I want my jump back.
Hurrah!
That's why.
Any time now.
I'll take it from here.
Just as planned. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Oh, I didn't know that. That was a first. I didn't know level 3 flight can actually suck in rings around a thunder shoot. It's kind of like the Lightspeed Dash at that point. I never actually knew that, because I never noticed.
10 more to defeat to complete mission. Annihilate. Good. Annihilate. Good. Step aside.
I think there's enough here, so let's try it.
I'll take it from here.
Eradicate.
Nah, I'm up. I won. There's one coming up. I'm fine.
Hurrah!
Annihilate.
From here. Hurrah!
Why do I always get hit in the worst place? Come on.
Hurrah!
Oh, come on. I want to kill. I can't kill if I don't have an attack. There you go.
Perfect. As usual.
Alright, I think the next couple stages, I hope you guys like to replay them a lot, because if I'm not mistaken, these next set of stages, you don't have enough enemies, so you have to keep on redoing things. So we're going to have to constantly take a loop to kill. There's not that many enemies on these pinball tables. I'm not surprised. So, yeah, Casino Park's going to take a bit. A rank's 10 minutes.
Affirmative.
Cool city.
Our top priority is Eggman. Don't forget that. No time to waste.
You're too serious, Omega. Got it.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
There's an enemy down below, so I'm going to kill you and just jump back down.
Annihilate. Fire. Annihilation. Fire.
Don't fall.
Eradicate. Annihilate. Fire.
I'll take it from here. Ready, go.
Annihilate. Step
I
aside.
didn't mean to swap to him, but sure. Omega almost went through.
From here.
One more time.
From here. Go.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, just open the switch. I always had to give that at least like 3 attempts before actually playing the level normally.
I'll take it from here.
There's enemies here, I believe, right? Yeah.
Hurrah!
Unfortunately, I can't manipulate my team members here.
Got it.
I'll take it from here.
Shadow? Shadow? Shadow?
All right.
Don't give me a heart attack like that, dude.
I'll take it from here.
What was that? Okay, I guess I'm going back.
Annihilate.
Okay, you kind of screwed up there, Omega. I guess we'll take advantage of it.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah!
Annihilate. Good.
I'm going to win this time.
Rouge, don't forget the objective. Focus on getting out of here.
Really?
Annihilate.
Wow.
Here.
That's a first. You shoot your teammates on the table. They're supposed to stay on the table, not come back to you. This one sucks. Like, the pinball levels are terrible for this kind of mission. Okay, well, I guess we're going back in the cannon. The pinball levels are the worst for this kind of mission just because of the issue of, oh, I don't know, I'm on a timer. And this whole thing is luck-based. So it's not that great.
Hurrah!
take it from here.
Well, I just want to get a move on. I'm really stuck right now, which is not good.
Here they come.
Omega, attack them!
Eggman's robot.
I'm just gonna do this. I need the extra time. 10 minutes, we're at 2:36 and only a quarter of the way there. That's not good. Also not good when you kill yourself. Like, I'm not surviving this.
Mission failed.
Well, we just hit a checkpoint. We lose all our levels, but we get to keep our kills, so that's fine. This is a case where I'm actually not needing to reset. Normally, I need to reset when I die, but not now. I'm gonna waste some extra time here, but not by much. That wasn't what I wanted, but sure. I think I can do this as a backup. Okay. They should be dead now. Okay, well that's actually not what I wanted, so this is really bad. I can make do, but I don't like this.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here!
Annihilation. Annihilation.
Are you serious, dude?
I'll take it from here!
Can I do Team Blast Glitch without an extra teammate? I don't think so, 'cause it's not letting me. Oh boy. Alright, well this one's gonna be a little rough.
I'll take it from here!
At least I got my Team Blast ready. I don't like when your teammates just don't come back. Like, this is my least favorite part about the pinball physics in this game.
I'll take it from here!
Because sometimes they just don't come back forever.
Annihilate.
I need to bring him back now. I'm not waiting for a checkpoint. Thank goodness Team Blast will bring back your dead teammates. Because if that wasn't the case, that would be really bad.
Annihilate. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, guess we're going up here. Really sucked us in. No, I don't want to fall down here. Oh, come on. That's a far fall. This is so bad. I'm wasting so much time. The worst part is if you ever have to redo one of these missions for very obvious reasons. Oh, come on.
I'm going to win this time!
Don't forget the objective. Focus on getting
I don't even remember this path. I don't remember when's the last time I was down here.
annihilation.
Try not to fall off these pinball tables as best as I can.
Oh, 50 left.
Okay, I didn't get VIP, but that really doesn't matter.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here! There's someone there!
Eggman robots must be eliminated.
Actually, not having VIP here is probably better, because VIP doesn't have that many enemies.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Wait, did I... What? How did he die through the wall?
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
No, you don't.
Control.
These are my teammates. They're not allowed to take.
I'll take it from here!
Natural.
Annihilate. Fire, fire.
I'll take it from here!
Okay, I hope my teammate survived. Okay, good.
Good.
That was a really bad play. Alright, 69 enemies, nice. We can get through it now. We'll have to do one more loop, but I think we can get it in one more.
Only 30 more to go!
I don't think he's gonna die, so we're leaving one behind. He's the lone survivor.
Our top priority is Eggman. Don't forget that. No time to waste.
You're too serious, Omega. There's someone there!
Annihilate.
I'll take it
I'll
from
take
here.
it from here! Any time now. Got it! We're on!
What? Okay, I seen that for a second. Shadow, no. You can't walk on like the side of the platform. That's illegal.
Grab the switch by pressing the B button once you get close to it. And use the control stick
At this point, I'm just gonna speed run it. I'm not gonna focus on these enemies. It's not worth it.
to release.
Activating balance servo.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
That was the play. Excuse me. Gotta get on the block. No, 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 no. I want 2 team blast.
Must be eliminated. 10 more to defeat.
Wait, he did. Why? Why didn't you die? Please die, sir.
Annihilate. Fire, fire. Annihilate charge.
Do we have the exact opposite situation now? Oh, you gotta be Shadow. You were supposed to die, sir.
Annihilate. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
This should be enough anyways. I just want Rouge back, man.
Kill.
Thank you.
Annihilate charge. Fire.
Sometimes you just don't get your teammates back from a pinball table, and I just don't understand why.
Perfect as always.
I thought this level was long. Here comes the next one. The next one is 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Well, let's get over with.
Affirmative.
Also, can I just say, I have my Twitter page open here to try to check for stuff. I keep on seeing listings go up for those amiibo talked about today for the Metroid game, the Metroid Dread amiibos. Holy, they don't last for even like a minute on these pages. The second I see these go live, I see like 100 replies saying they don't have them at all. What happened? Like, holy crap. The scalping at this point is getting really bad. From what I've been hearing, scalping bots have been becoming even more used. It's getting really, really bad in the scene. I just want to get these stinking figures so I can, you know, use them, not sell them for like 6 times the price, but you know how that goes. I'd rather get money than actually, you know, let you get the thing you're wanting. It's a bad market out there anymore. All I gotta say is at least that thank goodness that this is NFC stuff, so you can make amiibo cards. You just need the functionality, but that's still shady, technically. Like if Nintendo sees you doing that kind of thing and you sell it, I believe they offer you a cease and desist because it is kind of illegal. Like you're selling their code, technically. That's the illegal part. So I don't know. It's like in a weird situation.
Annihilate. Annihilate.
Dude, go up.
Good.
I really don't care about getting these. Wait, how did Rouge and Shadow both fall off this table? Just you can't fall off that table, guys. How? What they do? Clip to the floor? I'm gonna imagine so. Again, that table you can't die on. There's walls everywhere, and there's no pits to fall into. So how did those two die? Oh, you guys are incompetent.
You go first.
Yeah, sure. I should leave.
Annihilate.
Or not. Okay. Shadow, you can leave.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate charge. Fire, fire. Annihilate charge. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Omega, do your thing.
Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate them all.
Here we go.
I'll take chaos control.
Annihilate
From
just
here.
level up. Fire, fire.
I'll take it from here.
Kill.
I'll take it from here.
Let's go, Rue. She's the first ahead.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
Danger. Steep grade ahead.
Okay, don't know how I missed 2 out of 3 of those, but sure. Dude, can I just please go? Stop! Just want to go down.
Level up.
Well, at least I got a level, I guess, but please let me go.
Annihilate.
You gonna hit the other robot, or... Thank you.
I'll take it from here.
Kill.
Get up! Thank you. It's like, guys, stop taking naps. We gotta go.
I'll take it from here.
Test consumer models.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
Here they come.
Fire, fire.
Oh, 50 left.
Annihilate charge.
I'll take it from here.
Just get right in the center, and that should kill them all. Yeah, I definitely seen all those explosions. That's good.
This is the ultimate power. Take this.
How did I miss? Oh, wow. That was a really bad miss. That's fine. Make up for it flying.
I'll take it from here.
Normally, I let one character go, but right now, I'm in a hurry. Got 12-minute timer here. Where are we at? Wait, how did... Omega! We didn't even get on the table yet. I swear, these guys are clipping through floors. There's no way. You haven't even started the pinball thing, and yet, there goes Omega. Yeah, okay, he's clipping through the floor. I see what happened to Rouge, so I'm not going to question that one. Oh, it was close. Almost fell right in the hole. Turn right. Now left. Right more. This table so badly fights against you. It's insane. All right, we're good. How did I... Okay. Nice tactical dodging, Shadow, but that's not what I want. Can I get a move on? Come on. Let's go. Alright, we got to do some aerial bingo this time now as a flight character, so this will be interesting.
This must be the last round of bingo. Ready?
Alright, kind of failed that one horribly. Can I make up for some of these?
Bingo.
At least I got one bingo.
Got it. I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
Good. Good.
That feel when you take a hit on the pinball table. Why? You can't take damage on the pinball table. Only I find a way. Excuse me, notice me. Wait, did only one see me? No, neither.
Annihilate.
I'll take it. Only 30 more to go.
Annihilate charge. Fire. Kill.
Here they come.
Omega, attack them.
I'll take it. Chaos control.
Lose Omega, get Omega. Favorite combo.
Ultimate power.
I'll take it from
Okay, bye.
Annihilate.
You get stuck on the capsule, get off.
I'll take it from here.
Where the switch
We'll
capsule.
be able to move on.
I don't know what I'm talking about there.
Let's get moving.
Did Bruce just jump halfway over the table? Man, that was some good skill.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
You got it.
I'll take it from here.
Good. Annihilate.
Take it from here.
Whoa, what was that speed?
Annihilate. Fire.
I'll take it
That
from
was a
here.
little dangerous swapping back, apparently, because it almost killed me.
I'll take it from
Mission.
here. Now's the time. Just watch this.
Line up next to me.
Nice running animation, guys.
Good.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, 5 more, which I should be able to get here.
Annihilate. Fire. Mission completed.
Alright, well, I think that's probably the worst level out of the way, because the random elements with the pinball table is never fun. There's nothing that could be done to fix that. Pinball in this game is just very glitchy.
The
It just barely
ultimate
works, dude.
E-Series robot.
Alright, here we go. Another one that's a little bit long. Not as bad, but it still takes a while.
Grinding. Use D button for acceleration and balance with control stick. Move the control
Could try to kill these carts, but it's really not worth it.
A button to jump from rail to rail.
I mean, they kill themselves technically, so I'll take the points from that.
Just watch this. Now's the time.
Annihilate.
From here.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here. Quite an engineering feat.
Amazing.
We are heading straight for that terminal.
Level up.
There's someone there.
Charge. Annihilation.
I didn't want the key.
I'll take
Take the hit now to get rid of it.
Level up.
Annihilate.
Dude, get up.
the ultimate power.
Annihilate. 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 Charge.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Annihilate.
I'll take it
Worthless
from here.
consumer models.
I'm gonna just go right for the rail myself, save some time.
Annihilate.
We only have 10 minutes. And a lot of the level is just grinding, which is terrible opportunities to kill things. It's good the game kind of gives you some freebies, but still not the most helpful in some circumstances. 1 or 2 freebies is not enough to save it. So I still gotta act fast. Wait a second. Team Blast. I think this is 5 enemies, so it should give me a level. Okay, it was 4. Never mind. There you go. Yep, I was right. That was 4 then. First one dropped 4. What?
Take it from here.
How'd I miss?
Level up.
I'll take it from here.
What a lovely train. You got it.
Get off!
I'll take it.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Let's have Shadow handle this. All right. Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get
Here,
moving.
you could do the puzzle, or you could just do this.
Just watch this.
Maybe don't put a gap in your puzzle area next time, guys. Like that clear-cut gap I can fit inside of. Oops.
Armored train approaching.
Don't worry about them. Just keep moving.
Please get moving. I don't want to run into a train.
The rail disappeared.
No worries.
I'm gonna go a little bit further. I say as I'm going backwards.
Yeah.
I want to go a little bit further to kill these two guys. Go back, hit the checkpoint, and then I'm gonna fall. Actually, no. Don't hit the checkpoint. There's not one up ahead.
Yeah. Hurrah! All right.
Okay, that was not what I expected, but somehow kind of worked out.
I'll take it from here. Here they come.
Omega, attack them.
Chaos control.
Yeah.
Please. Thank you. All those bouncing in your hand.
Take it from here. 50 left.
Go this way. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to get flung up there. I've done it before. It's not pretty. Yeah, watch out for what? This guy? Alright, let's work towards beating the level as fast as we can for the loop, because there's no way we're getting enough enemies from this. They don't have enough enemies in this level to get it in one go. You have to do a loop. So let's make our way as fast as we can for the goal, so we can loop. Hey, how many enemies was that in one go? 63? That's not bad. That's more than half. That does unfortunately tell you that in order to get all 100, we're having to play the stage almost 2 full times, so that's a little unfortunate. But again, that's the nature of the Team Dark extra missions. They kind of make you replay a lot of the levels, like multiple times. No way around it. In my opinion, Team Dark has the worst set of extra missions, and it's just because of all of the repetitive nature of it. It's just having to replay the same level like 2 to 3 times in the same mission is a little overkill, in my opinion.
Amazing.
Annihilating straight for the terminal. Fire! Annihilate charge! Fire!
Can I please kill him? I guess not. He gets to live.
Annihilation robot must be eliminated.
Is that all of them? No. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Doesn't one of these guys have a shield?
Annihilate!
The ultimate power.
Annihilate! Annihilate!
Natural.
Annihilate!
I'm gonna do the same things before. Come in here with a team blast. Yep.
Chaos control.
Convenient. Is that enough though for another level? It's the same situation. Next enemy I kill. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say next one I kill is gonna give me the level, but I guess they did drop a level and I didn't see it. Oh well, don't need it.
What an ugly train.
Annihilate! Annihilate!
Good. Come on.
Annihilate!
Here.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. 10 more to defeat.
Alright, 10 more. There's a 5 chain coming up. There's 2 enemies ahead, so we should have 3 enemies left, I think, after this.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
Oh no, it's only a 4 chain, so
Let's get moving.
I was wrong on that.
This is a job for rules.
How many enemies?
We're on.
4. Okay. I'm gonna do this.
Chaos control.
I need to save some time, so I might as well freeze the timer now.
Annihilate.
It's 10:30, and we are at 7 minutes already, so 3 minutes, I'm gonna guarantee it, but this makes it just even more safe. It's freezing the time. Dude, I wonder something. It's gonna be a little risky.
Don't worry about them. Just keep moving.
Nope, you can't do it. I had to try.
From here.
I had to try and see if I can get all those cars. That was a good idea. You gotta give me credit there. It just didn't really work. Okay, 97, 98, there's enough.
The rail disappeared.
No worries.
Okay, one of them just killed themselves, and that was convenient. I was about ready to die, so that really worked.
Perfect. As usual.
Alright, next one, another grinder. Another long one.
Affirmative.
How long exactly? 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, we're redoing this level. There's no way you get this on one pass. It has to be at least 2. That time alone kind of spells it out.
It's starting to look like a base.
Here we go.
Prepare to infiltrate. Fire. Fire. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Witless
Oh, it's just the one? This may be a waste of time then. I'm already here, so I gotta try. Yeah, I wasted like 15 seconds.
I'm sure we
Not
can
great.
use that pole to go up. Switch me to the lead.
Level up.
Annihilation. Fire. Annihilation. Fire.
I'll take it.
Annihilate.
Annihilate.
Witless consumer
I'll
model.
take it from here. Level up.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here. This must be the drive for that giant.
Really? Really? Well, I guess I get my 15 seconds back, because I will reset for that. Thanks, Slippery Shoes power character.
Here we go.
Prepare to infiltrate. Annihilation. Fire. Fire.
I'll take it from here. Come on.
That pole can be used to go up. Shadow, give it a try.
Oh wow, I went right under him without getting caught. How did that not catch me?
Level up.
Annihilation. Kill. Fire. Fire.
I'll take it.
Annihilate. Kill.
I'll take it from here.
That's not who wanted the level. I wanted that for flight. Come on, game.
For that giant hammer.
It looks fun. Let's get in.
Annihilation. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
Activation initiated.
Which way is the cannon facing?
Good. Good. Good.
Level up.
Level up.
Did you know that we can maneuver while airborne?
I need to land.
Annihilate.
I'll take it
Annihilate.
from here.
Number, but still no match. Chaos control.
They drop anything? No, okay.
Annihilation.
I should know if they drop something in this because I have a counter of how many guys I've killed. So in 2 more kills, I'll get another core. Okay, Rip Rouge. I'm not going back for her. She's a little screwed. She here at the checkpoint though? Yep, she's here. Well, there's a demonstration of your characters being revived at checkpoints.
Annihilate.
It can happen, but sometimes not immediate, which is a little unfortunate.
Witless consumer model. Annihilate.
From here.
Annihilate. Fire.
Yeah.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from
Hey.
here.
Control.
Team blast, team blast. No, I didn't want to hit that one. I want to hit the back. Hit it again. Thank you. I'm surprised that actually works during your team blast state. It's like one of the few things you can interact with that actually will change. Like during that frozen state, I should say.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it
Annihilate.
from here.
Step aside. Annihilate. Annihilate. Annihilate.
I love that. For some reason, they don't care about hit detection here, so you just clip through things. It's amazing.
I'll take it.
Annihilate.
How'd you not die?
Annihilate.
Let's go down.
Come on. Got it.
Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Worthless consumer models. Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
That was just in case I did fall. Okay, give me this. Shoot you two. We're just about halfway.
Annihilate.
Justice play.
I'll take it from here. Useless heaps of
Can I get all you guys in, like, the right radius for this? I don't think so.
Only 50 left.
It did work, alright. Good. Let's get out of here. This time of us being loaded in the cannon is a good time save.
Good. 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 That cannon sure came in handy.
Alright, good. Made it.
Yeah, but a bit scary.
Hey, Ethan, how you doing?
Annihilate.
Outnumbered, but still no match.
Here they come.
How did...
Do they really think they have
Good shot. I'll give you credit there. No, no, no. Oh, how did I not actually take damage there? That was pretty lucky.
Move on.
No problem.
And good, just scrolling through each shop, making cool deals. Oh yeah, that's right. They are having a sale right now for the summertime. A lot of stuff on sale from what I've seen. Doing good myself. Thanks for asking.
I'll take it from here.
Out curiosity, I would say if you haven't done this yet, this is the best time to do it, Ethan. I don't know. Have you picked up the DLC for Breath of the Wild yet? It's one of the things on sale, and it's like 13 bucks compared to its normal 20. If you don't have it yet, I say this is the perfect time to pick it up, because that's a fantastic deal.
It's all over if you fall.
Chaos control.
Only 30 more to go.
This is the ultimate power.
Yeah, I definitely recommend looking into that, because again, it is on sale right now during the summer thing, and it looked like it was a pretty hefty discount. It was like 30% off or something like that, 30 or 40. I don't know the math off the top of my head right now. I'm trying to map enemies. That's what I get for trying to math. Don't map and drive, kids. Otherwise you kill Shadow the Hedgehog in this case. At least I can still move. That's all that really matters. Oh, speaking of which, I couldn't see because the camera got so screwed up there. Alright, well, see you later. I think there was a checkpoint not too far away, but oh man, all my levels are gone. This is gonna make things worse.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Don't push me off. Kill him. He must die. Don't hit that. Okay, now hit it. I definitely want to lead with Shadow since he has level 1. Same for Rouge, but Shadow's more useful in these kind of missions. Rouge is helpful to have level 2, but Shadow more or less because of the, you know, gotta go fast because you're on a timer situation.
We're gonna hit it. Useless piece of metal.
That was a good bobsled run. Now I'm gonna get my level. And I can attack you guys. Or guy. Singular. Can I clip? I'm gonna try like 3 times, then we'll hit the switches.
I'll take it from here. Ready? Go.
Wow, we almost got it. I want to give one more attempt for that reason. Okay, switch.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
The fact that I see me through the door and it pushed me out was really good and really bad at the same time. Like, we actually almost got it. Seeing that alone.
I'll take it from here.
Wait, what? That's not pulled out all the way? Come on, that's so dumb.
Go. Chaos control.
Annihilation.
That must be the base's control tower.
We're finally here.
Here we come, Eggman.
Nope. Bad reaction time. Really bad reaction time. I missed my lives.
Annihilate. Fire, fire, fire.
Hit him. There you go.
Annihilation.
We're also an illusion in this game. You're not wrong. They really are when you think about it.
Annihilation.
Starting to look like a base.
Here we go.
Prepare to infiltrate. Fire, fire.
I'll take it from here. Come on.
That pole can be used to go up. Shadow, give it a
Whoa, buddy. No, 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 no. Get back on the rail.
Annihilate. 10 more to defeat to complete mission. Fire, fire. Annihilation.
I'll take it. Now's the time.
No, 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 no. You've got to be kidding. I saved it and everything, dude. Well, we just hit a checkpoint. Doing the reset is a checkpoint.
Here
So,
we go.
Prepare to infiltrate.
okay, it's fine. Fine.
I'll take it from here.
Just need to kill things.
Take the lead.
Score's not a problem here. Dude. Fly.
10 more to defeat to complete mission. Annihilation. Annihilate.
How do we destroy that by getting up? What? I have to go now. Def needs me. Why?
Like a base. I'll take it from here.
Prepare to infiltrate.
I agree with that sentiment on chat. Yeah, this game sometimes. Why? Sometimes it just has a mind of its own, and it's just like, yep, you're gonna go. Thank goodness this is all time-based, not score-based. If this stuff was score-based, we would be in a world of pain right now. Because that would be like, yeah, you know that 8 minutes of this we've been doing? Yeah, we gotta do it again. Luckily, that's not the case.
Annihilation.
Switch, please. Switch, please.
This must be the drive for that giant.
Don't you dare.
It looks fun. Let's get in. Level up.
Annihilate. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
I should have used Team Blast there. It's fine. We'll use Team Blast to kill the next set of enemies.
Which way is the cannon facing?
Good. Good. Good.
Level up. Did you know that we can maneuver right and left while airborne?
Annihilate.
From here.
Numbered, but still no match.
And that's that. Alright, good. Next level, please. Can we get one that's not going to be so RNG based? Probably not. The fact that the game just loves to throw me off clips right now is really not good in my favor. It's all luck if you actually get to live.
Perfect as always.
On the plus side, next mission will be in triple digits for emblems. 99, one away. Alright, Frog Forest. Not with Rose, but Dark.
Affirmative.
Prepare to see a lot of frogs. This one is a A-rank requirement of 14 minutes. It's a little long. I haven't mentioned this, but you don't really have that much leeway for the rankings. A for this level is 14 minutes. B rank is 14:30. C is 15. D is 16. It's not that much of a difference here. Like, you're off by a few seconds per ranking. So, it's pretty punishing when you think about it. You're pretty much wanting to do A's in this. Like, anything else is not that far off, honestly. It's harder to get other things in the A rank, in my opinion, for these missions. If anything, you may get the B rank easier than A in some cases if you're not that fast.
Did you guys hear a crow?
Like how they say nothing victory screen. Yeah, they just want to get a move on at that point. They don't care. Like, yep, we did it. Next stage, please.
Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate them all. Annihilate. Division ready.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah!
Detecting a frog in the vicinity.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
Who needs your stinking frogs?
Let's get moving. Chaos control.
Amazing going from Sonic here to more modern Sonic games where the stages are much shorter in length. Yeah, they, in the older games, stages were really long, but they kind of changed that over the years. Like, the last game that had really long stages was Sonic Unleashed, honestly. Well, HD Sonic Unleashed. The Wii one, the stages were like 2 to 3 minutes in length, which kind of started that trend of shorter levels, because they broke them up into multiple levels. Like, one act from the HD game was like 3 acts in SD Unleashed. So, since Sonic Unleashed, technically, we've had shorter levels. And it is kind of a blessing in some ways, but in some cases, I think some levels are a little too short in Sonic games. Like, Sonic Forces is a great example for more modern Sonics. I think the levels in Sonic Forces are a little too short. They end before they even get started, in my opinion. So, it is a problem to have them too short, but then there is an issue having them too long, like how this game can be at times, because after a while, they do overstay their welcome. So you don't want them too long, but you don't want them too short. It's like this weird in-between that's hard to meet. Some games do it better than others, I will say that. But it's like, what's the good Sonic level length? That's very subjective.
I'll take it from here. Chaos control.
Yeah, and like a minute in Forces. Yeah, the longest I think a level in that game is one of the last levels because it's an auto-scroller, and that takes like 3 minutes? Something like that. It's not that long. For the longest level in the game, it's not that long. So, Forces, I think, is the best example. I feel like Colors is another good one, especially with the new port of it coming out here for the next couple months. There were some stages, I kid you not, last 20 seconds in Sonic Colors. 20 seconds. That's too short in my opinion. I love Sonic Colors, but my least favorite part about the game is that the stages are a little too short. So I would love to see games that have short stages, but not like 30 seconds short. That's not good.
I'll take it from here. Hooray!
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Annihilate.
Oh, I just realized something. Oh no.
Let's go.
This is gonna be a very repetitive stage because I don't think there's enough enemies to even do this in 2 passes. I think we have to do this in 3. 3 passes, I think, is the minimum. Which is honestly another issue here. Like I said, some stages outstay their welcome. Frog Forest is definitely one of them for the extra missions. You're here way too long. Watch 2 LPs of Sonic Colors. I'm guessing if you said that, you probably haven't played it yourself. You have interest in the new port of the game coming out? If that's the case, Ethan, like, try it out yourself. Because it is worth playing. I say $40 was the perfect price point for Sega to put it at, because anything more than that, I do feel like is a little too much to ask for with this game, because it is too short. It is too short for $60. Okay, you do have interest. So I imagine you're going to probably pick the game up at launch, if that's the case. Or probably around that time, if that's not in the cards. I was trying to see if I can get a discount on that on pre-order for the Epic Store, because it is Epic Game Store exclusive on PC, which is a little unfortunate, but I've kind of come numb to that. It's not that big of a deal to me anymore. As long as the games are still playable there in a function that's not super bugged out, I don't care. But I can see why people are still upset. But the point is, it is Epic Games exclusive, and they're still having their big sale right now that gives away like all these coupons. Like every time you buy a game that's $14.99 or higher, they give you a $10 off coupon, and they just keep on doing it. Like I've gotten so many $10 coupons. I probably saved $40 of just coupons from their sale going on. So I tried to see if I can use one of those coupons on Sonic Colors as a pre-order, and you can't. It doesn't work. So I think that's an exception. It's not in their list from what I've read, but it seems like the exception is pre-orders, which is a little unfortunate because that would have saved me like $10 on Sonic Colors right there. Get it for 30 instead of 40, but can't do it, which is a little unfortunate. I still have a pre-order for the Switch physical at least, but I was seeing if I can get it for PC. If I could get a discount, I try. I always try to get a discount for PC games. I'm gonna end up getting it eventually on PC because if you're a Sonic fan, you do want to have the game on PC anyways, because the modding scene for those games are really good. Like to a point where they can add whole new games inside of this new one. So I usually have an interest in getting the PC version of a Sonic game just for the modding scene alone. And it's probably going to be no different with Colors. Yeah, what else is even supposed to come out in September? I'm trying to think. Okay, that was bad. Like, September, it does have a decent amount of stuff from what I've seen, but not that much. From what I've seen, October's the busy month this year. So, October is definitely the month where I can definitely see people saying, I'm going to probably wait on X or Y, because there's a lot coming out then. Just from today's Nintendo Direct alone, they have 2 big titles coming out that one month, with Metroid and Mario Party. But then it was like 2 completely different sides of the spectrum, but they still come out at the same time.
Naturally. Ready?
I'll take it from here.
Can that make it? That wasn't enough speed. Oh, barely did. Holy crap. WarioWare September. Okay. Yeah, I've been paying attention, obviously, with that in the Direct, but WarioWare doesn't interest me, so I kind of forgot about the date already. I'm not gonna lie here.
Useless heaps of metal.
WarioWare's not going to be that bad for September because it's not a budget title, but it's also not a full-priced game, which I do applaud Nintendo for that. I can't say you buy a WarioWare for $60. No, that is too much for a game that way. Like, it's too short for that. So 50, I think, was a wise idea. 50 to me seems like a sweet spot price. It's not cheap enough to some people, but it's also not too expensive. So I can see that being fine. It's not for me, so I still think it's a little too much for a game that shallow, but that's just me. Yeah, 40 and 50 is around the best price points for WarioWare, I do agree. Because that 3DS one that launched like 3 years ago at this point, something like that, that was about 40. But it was also 3DS, and that was the norm for 3DS games and pricing. I was afraid I was gonna homing attack from a pit. That's happened before. Just the homing ability of these auto sections can sometimes throw you into a pit for no good reason. Case in point, I almost got thrown into a pit because I went too fast. That's what I get for kicking during that sequence. Alright, 3 more? I'll just kill him up here.
There's someone there.
Mission completed.
Thank you. 14 minutes for an A rank. Jeez, man. Next one is not as bad. Never mind, it's another 14 minutes. I read Team Row, so I'm like, oh, 3:45, that's quick. No, it's 14.
Omega, the ultimate E-Series robot.
Hey, there you go, 100 emblems. Now we can play more games with friends. I don't have friends. Don't remind me. I can't do this. I've only played the local multiplayer for Sonic Heroes like a handful of times in my life. They're great games.
I'm counting on you.
Like, they're a lot of fun, but if you don't know how to play Sonic Heroes, it's not beginner friendly. IMO. The game itself is a little too slippery for a newcomer to just jump in with a veteran of Sonic Heroes to play in multiplayer. I've experienced that situation before, so yeah, I recommend, if you're gonna play it, maybe have some practice rounds if you know how to play it and the friend doesn't.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated. Charge. Worthless consumer models. Charge. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah!
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Annihilation. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
How the... Okay. I like how the enemy was dead for a while and the bomb was nowhere near me anymore and it still hurt. Come on, man. But the bomb was deloaded at that point. I still took damage from it.
Hurrah!
I'll take it from here.
Here. Those black frogs do this.
It's no use. Let's check somewhere else.
Hurrah!
I'll take it from here.
If this game was released nowadays, I don't think they would keep the frogs the same. I feel like they would change that. Let's be real here. I hate bringing that up every time, but it's true. Can I get you guys like close enough to each other where I can just
I'll take it from here.
do this?
Chaos.
This might work. I don't think it worked. Crap, it did not. I was close, but it didn't work out.
Hurrah! There's that black frog again.
Yeah, in this kind of climate, you can't say that. I'm sorry. I don't like keep on bringing this up, but it's like, ugh. No. There are just some things you don't say. I was recording some Majora the other day, and a similar situation happened in that game. And I feel like in the same boat, I think that would also have the same issue. But the funny thing is, I don't think that line in question was changed in the 3DS version. So it was a one-for-one line that was still a little questionable. I'm not going to really say exactly, but it was a line with one of the Deku scrubs. One of the Deku business scrubs pretty much said something in the same vein. And it does sound questionable. Oh no. Can I save this? I almost saved it. Wow. Well, we literally just hit a checkpoint. We'll take forever to kill things. Because now we're leveled down.
Here they come.
It's one of those lines? Yeah, it's in the same boat, the frog line in this game. There's just some things nowadays you may have to, change wording of.
There he is again.
Annihilate.
Level up.
Annihilate. Fire.
You know what, just let nature do this work.
Ready?
I'll take it from here.
There he is again.
Annihilate. Annihilate. Charge. Annihilation.
I'm gonna actually go with level 2 Rouge instead of Shadow. Okay, I made a mistake. I forgot that was there. I should have went with level 2 Shadow instead.
No match.
Yeah, I'm gonna just not. I'm gonna just Team Blast you guys. The fact you just gave me a Team Blast game is kind of a savior.
Enemies eliminated.
I knew we could do it.
Don't let your guard down just yet.
I'll take it from here. Anytime now.
Okay, I won level 3. Good. It's so easy to get levels in this. You're constantly killing enemies, and you get a core every 5 enemies. And now we're getting to the stages with the big hammer enemies, which always drop a core, so you're just getting levels left and right. Oh no! I hate... Can I just ask a question? Why would someone program that? Someone programmed the flower to, if you can't land, then go backwards. Who does that? Like, that's stupid, dude. I just died because the flower glitched the heck out. Ugh. I love this game, but I also hate it at times.
I'll take it from here. Go. Ready? Kill. I'll take it from here. Ready? Kill.
Don't know how you're supposed to kill that besides Team Blast, so, you know, let's not.
From here. Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
I forgot that was a speed section, so, oops.
Hurrah! 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 Did you guys hear a croak? Hurrah!
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
I'll take it.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
Chaos control. I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Annihilation.
There he is again.
Can I hurry?
Hurrah!
Yeah, because of the time stop, I can completely skip the death to live plant thing.
Take it from here.
I don't need to worry about it. Just gonna, yeah.
I'll take it from here.
I'm most excited for Advance Wars Remake. Yeah, that was... Dude, that was so hype. I played Advance Wars growing up as a kid, and when I seen that, oh man, that made me excited. There's not many tactic games I really care about. Advance Wars, that's one of the series I am invested in. I've only played the first one on GBA, but what I played, I really liked. It's simplistic enough, even someone like me who's not into the tactic scene likes Advance Wars, so that is saying something. So I'm super excited for it, and the fact that it's both 1 and 2 getting remade in this game's collection, like, that's fantastic. The fact that we're getting 2 and 1 is something I was not expecting alone, let alone just seeing Advance Wars actually resurge after, like, over a decade of being absent. The last game was on DS, and that was, like, midlife DS time. So it's been a very long time since we last heard of Advance Wars.
It's a swamp, so be careful.
I'll take it from here. Here they come.
Omega, attack them!
Eggman robots must be eliminated. Activation ready.
Level up! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Yeah, it has online multiplayer, and it's up to 4 players, too, so it's really impressive. I was not expecting it all today. That was the best announcement, I feel. Like, that was just out of the blue. It was something major that there was actually a good amount of people asking for it,
No use.
and definitely did not get spoiled. There was no leaks or no rumors pointing to Advance Wars, so it was a 100% surprise announcement for basically everyone. I don't think a single person expected Advance Wars today. Like Warrior Wear, I feel like a lot of people did expect because of that survey going around from Nintendo that name dropped Warrior Wear randomly. But Advance Wars, on the other hand, not so much. That's a whole different situation there. Hey Matt, how you doing? I guess I should ask you this as well, Matt. How's the hunt going for the Metroid amiibo? Because if you're like me, it's probably terrible. They don't exist.
I'll take it from here. Go up there.
What? Excuse me! Ah, it's a good thing I have my flight meter back. I clipped right through the dang platform, dude.
I'll take it from here.
Ah, see, like, yeah, you're in the same boat. You tried to get it, but I guess you missed out too. I've seen like 3 different listings go up today. I tried all 3 and all of them failed. It's really terrible. It's scalping bots at its finest again, from what I'm seeing. It's unfortunate. The second these listings go live for the new Metroid amiibos, they seem to be out of stock. Like, not even a minute in. So bots are getting them up, and it's really bad. When I was looking for the Metroid amiibo, I found the old series of Metroid amiibo, the Samus Return, on eBay. Nice hot $300 right there. I'm throwing up my mouth just saying that. $300 for something that cost $30. Someone added an extra 0 to that, and I thought it was funny. Ugh. The fact that those are discontinued is why they're so expensive. But still, man. Ugh. This is the problem with amiibos anymore. There's not enough of them.
There he is.
Got worse since this morning. What do you mean exactly by that? In terms of the scalping or just amiibo in general? Because yes, that is true. The amiibo definitely went up. Oh, you got worse. Sorry, I read that as amiibo. I'm like, how did the amiibo get worse? I want to know. To be fair, amiibo probably did skyrocket for the Metroid series based on the announcement alone.
Don't let your guard down just yet.
When you guys went to the doctors earlier, hopefully you got good news from that. How'd that go? I'd hear the ears are worse, though.
10 more to defeat to complete mission.
That was a bad miss. I can fix. Alright, here's what we're gonna do here. Team Blast. Turn around again, our Team Blast. Thanks to the freebie. I hit the checkpoint in case something stupid happens with this flower again. I don't trust it. Oh, okay, that's what it is. You guys went to the doctor and said both you and Amber have an upper respiratory infection. They had to test for her for COVID. She's negative. Did they test you for COVID then, man? That's weird that they only tested Amber, if that's the case. I have to say they probably tested you as well, but you just didn't mention it.
Let's get moving.
Perfect, as usual.
Also reminds me of something. I need to check on something with Nightbot. Something I've been meaning to do for a while. I had something blocked, but that was when this whole thing started like a year and a half ago, so I can probably remove this. Is it under like spam protection? Blacklist words phrases. Yes, I can take out specific phrase that was being very overused to scare people back then.
Counting on you guys.
It's just, yeah. Disable it for now, because nothing in there. You didn't have the symptoms of it? That's weird, because I know when you told me you talked on the phone with one of your doctors, they suspected both of you having it, so it's good, I guess, to see that the one you seen today said otherwise. That's just different.
What?
What's happening to us?
The horizon has turned upside down. Fire!
Level up.
I'll take it from here.
Let's have Shadow handle this.
Step aside. Fire!
I seen you guys just pop in. You can't hide that from me.
I'll take it from here.
Kill.
What's going on?
The upside down castle is flipped right side up.
Annihilate.
Here, we're up.
Alright, looks like Rouge is gonna get her level first, because she was already at 1.
To go down.
Can't see, this is a fantastic camera right now. Get off the wall.
Take it from here. Ready, go.
Switch detected ahead.
I'll take it
Annihilate.
from here.
Annihilate.
From here.
Don't think that'll make it. Kind of. That barely didn't make it. Okay, fine. Well, spring again.
That robot is armor-plated. Only I can destroy them. Fire!
Level up.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Fire!
I'll take it from here.
Actually, why did I swap? Why did I kill myself by doing that? That was me killing me.
Looks like we might be able
That was a
to go
mistake.
down. Fire! Good.
I'll take it from here.
Switch detected ahead.
should have just kept to the one character I swapped to instead of doing a double swap, because that 9 times out of 10 just kills you in this game. Okay, you got doctor's notes for Thursday, so it sounds like you guys are going to be off until later in the week for work. I mean, it's good you're getting time to rest. Just sorry to hear you have to stay home, deal with this respiratory infection. Hopefully now you recover faster since now you have some medication. And feel better soon, guys. We get good vibes in chat. I don't think I have any good 5 emotes. All my emotes are me mad.
Just watch this.
Yeah, that's probably something I should do. Add a positive emote instead of just me being angry all the time. Well, that's just me. Angry. And sad. Always sad.
We might be able to go down.
How about E3 release with Nintendo? Yeah, because everyone else was hit or miss. Let's not kid ourselves here. Nintendo definitely had the best showing. Like, flat out. Microsoft's was pretty good. Their pacing at times was a little iffy, but for the most part, it was just game after game, which was great. I feel the Forza part was the worst of Microsoft's presentation. That dragged, and it was a huge tone of whiplash to me, but besides that, it was great. Everyone else, they didn't need to have conferences, just honestly. Capcom really didn't need one because they could have showed their stuff at other people's, which they technically did with the Monster Hunter stuff. Like, they had a trailer and then a gameplay demo at Nintendo's event. So that alone didn't need to be in Capcom's. And then everything else was like, you probably could have shifted elsewhere. It would have been fine. Squares was just pointless. Let's not kid ourselves. In fact, there's half the stuff that we wanted to see at Squares we didn't see, but they showed in other conferences. Can I just ask, what the heck was Square Enix this year? Like, why? Why did it even exist? It was terrible. Flat out. Their pacing was awful. There was really nothing great shown. I don't know, man. It was just not good. Like, don't get me wrong. The new Guardian of the Galaxy game, it looks impressive, but they showed too much in my opinion. It actually made me not interested. Like, flat out. They showed too much of the game, so I have no interest based on what I see now. You guys ruined it. That's why I don't show one game for 20 minutes.
This is the ultimate power.
Devolver's actually funny for once. I didn't watch Devolver because they don't really have much that interests me, and honestly, to me, their humor's pretty cringy, so I just tone it out. I read some of their stuff, and nothing really that big in my interest was revealed there, so I guess it was good I didn't see it.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated.
I think issue with Squeenix is that FF7 remake is Sony exclusive, like they stuck with G off. Yeah, they may have it for the stinking like Summer Game Fest thing, which is a problem, but I don't know, man. I don't even know they have anything to talk about that right now. I think that's the problem. But the stuff they did have to show, I think they dragged on a little too much. Or if they had something that was interesting, they showed it for 2 seconds. Like, let's talk about that Final Fantasy Origins collection. He told me nothing. And then they announced that it's on Steam and mobile, and that right there angered like half of the population. You want to find a way to make controversy? Mobile. Gotcha, fam.
What?
How did... you don't... Yeah, you know, it's Matt. You said a negative in this chat. We don't talk about Square Enix here. I don't understand what happened there either. I'll have to look into that. Apologies. I'm even confused. Like, why do you need to add permanent term that's not bad? Nightbot, please. Well, at least it's doing its job of keeping up with things? Just in a weird way, man. What the heck?
This is the ultimate power.
The Square conference was so bad, we must block it from our memories.
Just watch this.
Annihilate.
I'll take chaos control.
I didn't kill 2 of them. No, I did. Never mind.
Prepare for this ugly statue.
Rouge, there's a target switch. Can you handle it?
Good.
Annihilate charge. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
You know what? I have to try it.
Ready?
Come on, guys. Get up here.
I'll take it
I'll
from
take it from
here.
here.
Nope. We gotta do this.
Ready?
That's why you don't do something like that. Don't follow my example. Don't be an idiot. I was trying to do a rock excel into a tornado attack to save time. Guess what I did? I wasted time. Great.
Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge. Annihilate charge.
Can I please stop hitting the torch? Torch is not my enemy. Not Team Chaotix.
Annihilation.
Wait, did I kill the... How did the other guy die? I didn't kill him. That's weird.
Level up. What's happening to us?
Honestly, I don't even know what happened with the whole square thing. The guy's like, don't worry about it, because on my end, nothing happened besides add per minute terms, so no one got timed out or anything. It just was a random error. So it's fine, I just don't know what happened. Sorry for confusion, guys. It's just Nightbot being weird.
Only 30 more to go.
This is the ultimate power.
Annihilate charge. Annihilation. Annihilate charge.
I'll take it from here.
Kill.
Just watch this.
I'll take it from here.
Chaos control.
Level
Take it
up.
from here.
Just as good. What's with this ugly statue?
Hang on, I have an idea.
There's a target switch. Can you handle it?
Nope, it's too high. I wanted to see, could you get up there? It wouldn't help. I would jump right back down because I'd be stuck, but I had to see. Just had to. All right, here I'm actually going to just team blast you guys. This is very convenient.
I'll take it from here.
And we're not going to go for that stupid trick again. We're just going to ride the invisible pole out of here. That's why it's so convenient to have a team blast. That made up for a lot of the time we just threw away from throwing ourselves in a pit. So that's good.
Charge. Fire. Annihilate charge. Annihilate. Annihilate.
I get caught on. That was weird.
Let's jump.
I'm just going to go because there's nothing here. So just go fast so I can get to the next set of enemies. Okay.
Let's jump.
Like Zelda's Motorcycle on Friday with AOC DLC. Yeah, that was interesting. AOC DLC got announced, and we have a release date this Friday.
Small foothold in the
Another reason we're kind of trying to push through this now, so our schedule opens back up on the Tuesday slot. We're not going to probably return to AOC next week, because I probably want a little bit of a breather. But at the same time, we are going to probably return to it within, like, the next week, I would say. I would say probably the beginning of July. Like, around that area. Maybe the 29th of this month. Again, I'm playing by ear because I want to do like something else next week, something different. But to do that, I kind of need to beat this video game first. So that's what we're doing. We're going to beat it. Like right now. Get your Game Sharks on. Need to do this quick. Speedrun Game Shark codes.
I'll take it from here.
This is a job for Shadow. Fire. Annihilation.
Mentally debating you should get it because Mario Party is pressing alone. Yeah, I get that. Honestly, I say if you're not going to get the online functionality to play with people, Kira, then maybe you're better off waiting for a little bit.
Here. We're off.
Because that's where the game's really going to shine. You're not going to be able to play it in person. The next best thing is to play it with friends online. And again, if you're not going to have online for it, you're not going to do that in general, then I can see the hesitation. I'm going to probably end up picking it up. If you need someone to play with, obviously that's a suggestion there, but it depends on online, I guess, if you have. There you be Team Sonic. No, we still got Sonic left. The wheel decided we don't get to do Sonic until last. So, Team Dark it is. This is taking longer than I estimated, though, but I forgot how long Team Dark is, man. Like, each level takes almost 10 minutes apiece. If not actually 10 minutes. It's long. Like, this one's 11 minutes for the A rank. Ugh. It's too long, man. It's too long. That's why we had to start an hour earlier. Because my estimate, I thought, give it about an hour to an hour and a half per team. And this one, we're already at 2 hours and we're still going. And I'm going as fast as I can, man. Can't go faster than this. It's just that long. That long of a playthrough. Camera, I held slightly to the left, not 360 degrees to the left. He's gonna pick up golf, 'cause more bearable soul. Yeah, golf, man. Oh, man. That looks so good. It looks so good, man. I can't wait till, like, next week to have it in my hands and go golfing. Like, that's my summer game right there. It's gonna be so chill. Like, let's be real here. This time I have during the week when we stream, this is my gaming time for the week. I'm making an exception to that for Mario Golf when that comes out. Dude, like, that's gonna be my chill game to relax with at night. Like, watching TV, talking to friends, trying to sleep. No, it don't matter, man. It's Mario Golf 24/7. Now, realistically, like, I'm gonna be playing a lot of Mario Golf because that looked really good. And it's just an easy to pick up and play game. I didn't really watch the coverage they had at the Treehouse. I've seen a little bit of it, but I didn't get to see too much because there wasn't a point. The game comes out in like a week, so I don't need to see that much. Also, nice floating shield there, dude. Okay, the other's dead? No, you're trying to attack nothing. Please stop. No, let's go with Shadow. Get him to level 3. Yeah, they showed a lot of Treehouse. Like, they showed the Metroid game twice there. They showed Shin Megami Tensei, WarioWare, the Monster Hunter game, Mario Party. Like, there was a lot, man. That Treehouse, it was pretty packed. It was really good, too, for what they showed. I just missed, like, 3 enemies because I jumped like an idiot. Oops. Nice bounce. I can't get up there. Abort.
I'll take it from here. Ready?
I'll take it from here.
So I'll try out some Mario Party Online again, hope it works. I mean, yeah, I would hope for that too. I actually did get to play some of it not too long ago with Matt and Amber. Like, we just did our own game offline. Like, oh, not offline, it's an online mode. Off stream. It worked out fine then. From what I noticed, I think it was because of people probably having the stream up who were trying to connect or like having chat open or something. Like, there was extra internet use that day from, I guess, all of us that just didn't work out. Because when I got to play that online like a few weeks ago, it was fine. It had some hiccups here and there, but for the most part, it wasn't really that bad. It was playable. And in fact, here's a little bit of a sneak peek for you guys. We actually recorded it. We only did like 2 boards, but we recorded the 2 boards. And it's gonna go up on the Opier League once Bomberman is fully done. Like, Sax to her friend, Marley, he's the one in charge of Bomberman. And he uploaded the, like, story finale on, like, last Friday. But there's still one more video left for Bomberman. We still had some extra stuff wanting to cover, so there'll still be one more video of that coming out soon. No ETA on that, but it will be soon enough. After that goes up, then we'll be releasing the Mario Party stuff that we have recorded. I still have to edit like 2 videos in it, or 3 videos, something like that. But for the most part, it's pretty much ready to go. We're just trying to build up a little bit of a backlog, because also another behind-the-scenes thing is that we record stuff in advance to give you guys content pretty non-stop, so we don't have to worry about going on a hiatus or anything. But after the Bomberman playthrough's done and this Mario Party stuff, we don't have anything. Like, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna probably slow down a little bit on the league going forward for a little bit, as we are all very busy. So it's hard to meet up. We're gonna try to get stuff out, but no promises on like pretty consistent stuff for a little bit after Bomberman and Mario Party. because life is just kind of crazy right now.
Annihilate. Annihilate.
Yeah, work has been really bad for both Matt and Amber specifically, and then also me. Like, I have not had too much free time this year for work reasons as well, and since I'm editing 2 huge projects right now on my main channel between Metroid's on the break. Majora's Mask. I was gonna say Mario for a second, that's even wrong. Majora's Mask and Dead Space. I have not had any free time on the editing pool. Because those series alone take up a lot of time.
Why don't we do a lower route?
Chaos control.
I guess a little bit of a behind the scenes, which is also a little bit of an update, I guess. Dead Space usually takes me, I don't know how long it takes for you, Matt, you can chime in on this one as well, but Dead Space for me, an episode, say if it's half an hour, can take me like an hour and a half to edit. Like, it takes a while. And the reason being is because of all the audio edits I have to do. It adds a lot of extra time. I don't know how long it adds for Matt's time in comparison, but I also do a lot of like extra stuff from my stuff, which is probably the big difference there. But because of that, it's like, it's hard to get stuff out. I have to dedicate a lot of time just to edit one video. And then Majora's Mask is kind of the same, because I'm recording like 3 different versions of the game. I'm recording the original Japanese release, and then the 3DS release, because there's differences in all of them. So, like, it's hard to find time for things, man. I've, unfortunately, had to take a back seat this year for our collab group, because it's been so busy. I don't regret it, because the main channel of mine has been doing great. Okay, so it's about the same time for you, Matt. Okay, hour and a half. So, yeah, like, it takes us a while. Anyone else think Matt willed Metroid 5 into existence because we recorded Fusion? Dude, him and I, Matt, we were talking about that earlier today, too. Like, I even said to him, you picked the perfect time to revisit Metroid 4. Like, you picked the perfect time to go back to Fusion, because Metroid 4, yeah, here's Metroid 5 now. Like, it was a perfect time. So, congrats on that one, Matt. You picked a good time to redo a playthrough.
Here they come.
Omega, attack them!
Have a bad habit. That's, yeah, that's kind of happened a couple times, too. Like, what was it? When you tried to do your original Mario Luigi Superstar playthrough, isn't that also the time that the remake came out on 3DS? Like, you started it, and then like a week or 2 later, they announced the remake on 3DS. They're like, well, I guess this outdated some stuff. And then, you know, you had to take a pause on that playthrough at the time.
Chaos control.
I'm trying to think, have we ever had that happen on my channel? I don't think so. Like, I've had times where we've done that for streams, but for a Let's Play, I'm trying to think. Because a lot of the games I do, they're older games. So a lot of the times for me, I don't end up releasing something and a remake gets announced. It's kind of the opposite. I start recording something, and then a remake gets announced in the middle of me working on it in the back end. Like last year, a good example, like I feel confident about saying this. Last year, I had a playthrough started of Super Mario Sunshine. I started to record it around, like, I'd say around August. And then, like, what was it? 3 weeks later at the time I was recording it, then they announced the whole Switch port of the game. It's like, well, okay, I guess I'll kind of wait on this one. So I canceled it. But the whole idea of I was doing that before it even went public, you guys didn't know. Now you know. So back then, yeah, I couldn't predict it. Kind of. Just in a different way. Think you and Amber started Majora's Mask co-op when the remake came out? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It was more noticeable back in the day when it was being uploaded on Amber's channel. Excuse me. Because in the middle of doing that playthrough, they did announce the remake. And then I think it was near the end of the project, it came out. So, yeah, I guess that's probably the closest thing I can think of where I was doing a playthrough actively and then a new version of that game came out. That's probably it.
I'm counting on you guys.
Affirmative.
Yes, I feel Chugga's pain on that one, Ethan. He was wanting to do an LP Pokemon Mystery Dungeon right before they announced the Switch remake. He was in the planning stages, getting ready to record it, and then they announced the Switch remake, like, coming out about a month at the time or something crazy. So he ended up putting it on the back burner. And that's the whole reason why, at that time, he did Kirby Triple Deluxe for his channel instead. Which I completely understand, because that's why last year, we kind of ran into a little bit of a Let's Play drought on my channel, where I had plans on some stuff, and then it got announced reports for remakes. I'm like, well, this sucks. I guess another example, Shantae. Another one I haven't made public yet. I was going to record Shantae, the original game. I was in the planning stages of it, haven't even sit down to record it yet, and then way forward in May talked about, yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make the game release again. I'm like, oh, crap. Abort this recording plan for now. Wait for Switch remake in a year. Which I still have not played. I have not had time, man. So yeah, it's like, that's... I know the pain on that one when you're planning a project and then in the middle of the planning phase, a brand new version comes out and it kind of destroys all your plans for a while because you have no idea what's different. I know that pain all too well.
Eggman's Armada. What an amazing sight.
Why so many?
Come on.
Annihilate.
I'll
Annihilate.
take it from here. Hurrah!
I'll take it from here. Come on.
Yeah, give me that.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here. Hurrah!
I'll take it from here.
Those guys look pretty tough. Careful now. I'll take it.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it
I'll
from
take it
here.
here.
Hello. Would you like to be murdered today?
Annihilate.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for this door. I'm just gonna get my Team Blast now. It'll take forever, dude. This Metroid Wiki had a whole article about Metroid Dread made up when it was a canceled project. Today got an edit saying announced at Nintendo E3. Yeah, last edit. This game existed, but then was canceled. New edit. Oh my god. Like, that's just the edit right there. Just someone fangasming on the wiki. It is true. Metroid Dread was something they had plans years ago. Like, they had a developer interview for that treehouse, and in the interview, the devs said they planned on making Metroid Dread years ago, and they were in like the planning stages, I guess, at the time when they canceled it, because at the time they didn't have the right technology there for it, so it just didn't work. And it wasn't until Samus Returns, apparently, the 3DS remake of the second Metroid game, that they finally realized the tech is here, we can try again. And it worked out because this game looks really good. It looks like everything that was new in Samus Returns but improved. Like, one of the systems from Samus Returns that is, well, returning in the Dread is that, like, attack system with Samus's arm cannon, where she just kind of uses it as a glorified fist. In Samus Returns, you have to be at a dead stop for that attack to work. But it looks like in Dread, you don't need to. You can just get a move on. Like, you can do it while moving. That's fantastic. That's a huge improvement already. Oh, wait a minute. Turn around and kill. Okay, now we go. Hey, Allison. How you doing? I said GT Nintendo? Yeah. Yeah, they had some good stuff today. It was really good.
Is that it?
Target destroyed.
I heard enemies back there, but is it worth going back? Oh, this one is. It's like right here. Like, what is this one? For A rank requirement. Egg Fleet is in 13 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh boy. I'm gonna be here for a bit.
That case is being guarded by their
The usual. Gonna just wait here a second. Fire your laser. Thank you.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
Wonder what the story implication are, because the creepy robots will hunt you down from Federation. I think this is probably the game that ties more into
Annihilation.
the current timeline with Prime stuff, maybe? Or at least like later Prime stuff. Because I believe, what is it, like one of the 2D Metroid games, I think it was after Super Metroid, then Metroid Prime 1's supposed to happen? So maybe this game leads us more into like, say, Federation Force or something, like Prime 3 timeline to Prime 4. I don't know. Like, I'm curious to see where the story goes as well. I have no idea how this is going to work. Prime's on his own continuity. I thought at one point they said it was like somewhat canonical to the originals, but I think they probably rolled back on that if that's the case.
Annihilate. Annihilate.
But they did say in the developer interview that this game's supposed to be like the end of the original game's story. Like Dread's supposed to conclude the Metroid story in like the 2D arc at least, with the whole Samus hunting down the Metroid stuff. Which doesn't mean that that can be the end of the 2D game story as a whole. It just sounds like they're finally cleaning up the loose ends that was left over at Metroid Fusion. So after Dread, they can still work in that universe, like that said timeline. But they don't have to worry about tying it back into a previous game. They can probably just do whatever. Like, I'm very curious of what they're going to do after Dread. It sounds like it's up for interpretation right now, obviously, because we haven't seen what Dread does yet. So, who knows?
That giant battleship up ahead.
Annihilate.
From here. We're off.
I'll take it from here. Ready? Go.
I'll take it from here.
Should probably go down here.
I'll take it from here.
Don't shoot. I'm shooting back. Maybe another decade before we see Metroid 6. I hope not, man. I hope not, because it took almost 2 decades before we saw Metroid 5. So let's not this time, guys. Wait, I mean, Samus Returns was in 2017, and now we're getting Dread in 2021, so that's like about a 5-year turnaround. That's not bad. Can we just do that again, maybe? I'll take up to 7. Up to 7 years, all right. Let's not wait close to 2 decades for another 2D game, especially if it's a mainline 2D. These guys alone is why this takes close to 14 minutes. Come on, shoot me. I can't shoot you because then you pull up your dang shield.
I'll take it from here. Ready? Go.
Annihilate. Annihilate.
I'll take chaos control.
Just want to move on, man. We've already been doing this for about 2 hours. We still got Team Sonic left. Timelines: Metro Prime 1, Prime Hunters, Prime 2, Prime 3, Federation Force, Samus Returns, Super Metroid, Other M, Fusion, Dread. Okay. So the timeline is a lot of the Metroid Prime games happening before anything else. But that's interesting. In a way, when you think about it, the Prime games are more like prequel stories. Yeah, Fusion's good, Allison. I think you would like that one. The only issue with it nowadays is that it's kind of hard to track down, so I would recommend probably just picking up on the Wii U Virtual Console. That's the easiest way you can get a hold of the game now. So I would say if you don't have it, get it on Wii U. This is like, what, $8 on that system? Not bad. Yeah, I'm forgivable early aim. Matt's right on that. The beginning of Fusion is the hardest part about the whole game. After that, it's not that bad. Like, once you get a couple E-takes in, it gets a lot easier. Doubly so when you get to the various suit, because then you take less damage. Have to do a Metroid stream slot. Yeah, you've been kind of streaming a lot of the Metroid games. I mean, you stream both Prime 1 and 2, because you're currently active through 2. I know you did a Let's Play years ago when you were doing that stuff on YouTube of Other M.
Only 30
So you have kind of played a lot of the Metroid games on the internet before. There's at least 3 right there. Camera. Can't see. That was your first Metroid game, Allison? Other M? I'm glad you're still a Metroid fan. I'm not gonna lie, Metroid Other M is not a good starting game at all. The pacing on that is, it's not the same as the rest of the series, so the fact that you're still committed to the series is really good to know. Because that is in a completely different league. It's still a good game, but in comparison, it's one of the slowest games to get into. Try watching Other M and all you heard was the baby. Yeah, that's pretty much most of the plot. The plot is related about that baby incident, so Samus is kind of dwelling on it. So that's why it's a meme. If you heard anything about the story, that's the first thing that always comes to mind. It's the baby lines.
Get ready to land on that giant battleship. Omega, take out those cannons.
Tried Super Metroid, but I found it hard for me. Cannot wall jump. Yeah, I mean, at least the nice thing about Super is I don't believe wall jumps are required to beat the game. Like, well, actually, I guess it kind of depends where you go. Because I think there are some areas that wall jumping is required to go through that I don't think are required for you to beat it. So I guess it really just kind of depends on how you do play it. Wall jumps are a little hard at first, so it does take some time, but I feel like it's one of the more controllable wall jumps in the whole series. So once you get used to it, it's not that bad, but it does have a little bit of a learning curve. Hey, team up, how you doing? Yeah, they aren't required. Again, I guess it just depends on where you get stuck. Because if you get stuck in an area that needs you to wall jump out, then that's another story. But it does kind of depend on where you go. Super Metroid's at least on the Switch online server, so that's a very easy game to play nowadays. As long as you have the Switch online service, you have a copy of Super Metroid. It's just there.
I'll take it from here.
Metroid fan, how do you feel about Metroid Dread? I like what I see so far. It looks very interesting. I'm very excited for it. Yeah, you can say a lot of us here in chat are Metroid fans.
It looks like those guys are guarding that cave.
Yeah, please, thank you. Alright, that's good. One more mission. And then we can finally be freed of the long enemy kill missions.
Perfect, as usual.
I could get just probably go for standard. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm only getting standard. I seen what comes in the special edition, and it's cool, but not really my thing. Sonic fan, don't tell anyone to set that. Fair. I know some people like Sonic fan, what's wrong with you? But no, to me it's fine. The Sonic fan base is not bad. It's just certain apples are bad, but that's literally every fan base nowadays. I'm a fan. I'm not afraid to admit it. Not a fan because I haven't played any of the other games proper, but I did know that most of you would be. Yeah, that's fair. But I feel, again, Kira, if you have interest, your best option is probably to play Super on the Switch if you get online. Just because that is the easiest way probably to just try it for yourself, because you're not paying for it at that point. You're paying to have access to other games alongside of it. So if you don't like it, you just stop playing and play something else. That's probably the best game, like both in terms of beginner friendliness and availability, in my opinion. You pick up Super. That's it's literally for free on the Switch. Free, quote unquote.
Confirm the cannon's attack. Get away from the target marker. Fire!
I'll take it from here. Level up.
Step aside.
I'll take it. Level up. Go. Good.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here. Go.
I can do this. Yeah, there we go. I believe up here is a 1-up. No, it's Team Blast. Oh, wait, I remember one of these was Team Blast, but everyone's different. So I thought that was a 1-up and then Team Blast was under it.
Annihilate.
Give me that. No. Speed. Dude, that's perfect. Getting caught on the ledge there was perfect, because then I didn't have to wait for the animation to finish. Sonic games are hard to get nowadays, unless you have something like Xbox Live or PSN. Yeah, it depends on the game, but a lot of the older ones are a little bit harder to track down. And it depends if they are re-released. Like, Sonic Heroes actually is re-released on the PlayStation Network, but only in Europe. And it's the PS2 version of the game, which is notoriously buggy. So I don't know if that's a good thing. It's unfortunate like this game isn't on Xbox Live, and then you can get it for Xbox One or something. Like that would be preferred. The Xbox version of this game is pretty good. I still prefer GameCube, but I've played the Xbox version as well. Nothing really wrong with it. It's just I like the GameCube one more because I just like the controller more for this kind of game. That's just me. How did I stun you, not kill? The Direct had something for everyone, honestly. Yeah, it pretty much did. Like, that Direct was pretty packed for variety of different stuff. So I think Nintendo definitely hit it out of the water this year. Like, it was one of their strongest Directs in a very long time. The only other one I can remember being this good is the one from 2017 for E3. Like, that one's also comparable, but it's because that one was the Switch's first year, so it kind of had to be. Like, it needed to be big so they can sell their new system off of the Wii U era that sold almost no systems. And which was Heihachi. I kind of thought it was Heihachi at first, because I recognize that guy. It's like, look like him, but when I'm told this is in the similar vein, like, this is still one of the main characters of Tekken being added. Kazuha is pretty interesting looking so far, I will say that. Can you shoot me, please? Come on. Thank you.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, let's not, please. 2017 was a great year for gaming. Yeah, I can agree. I think that was one of the strongest years we've had, just in general. It was packed full of pretty much everything that you can imagine. It was really good. Yeah, launch day Breath of the Wild trailer. Yeah, that was a really good trailer. I still remember that one. Although, the trailer they showed today of Breath of the Wild 2 was in that same vein to me. It was really good. Like, there was so much to it, and it really makes me ask a lot of questions about what's upcoming for that game, because it looks really good. Like, there's so much new stuff, and I'm really curious to see how a lot of it works. From what I've seen, it already looks like more of what I liked from the first game, and just improving bonds and stuff, too. Like, they showed one of the runes, they showed stasis, and it didn't just freeze something, it also caused, like, this weird time warping effect. So it looks like the runes get upgrades that are, like, more unique. I'm looking forward to see what they changed. I wish Capcom showed something new. I kind of just wish that, I don't know. I honestly didn't think Capcom needed to show something. They're one of the companies that proves the idea. Maybe not everyone needs a presentation because they didn't really have anything. They had only a handful of things. And to be fair, they did announce all those ahead of time. They did say they're going to only talk about 4 things, and they talked about 4 things. But let's be real, they did not think the esports section. That was a giant waste of time, because how many people tuned out during the esports? Pretty sure it was like half the people watching at the very least. A lot of people don't care about esports news. Just flat out. They'll watch the events, but they don't care about news for the upcoming events as much.
Annihilate.
So it's like, to me, it's like, hey, it was alright. I kind of expected everything going in. I was like, yeah, I got seen everything that they said, so at least there's that. But they didn't need a conference. Like, they just flat out, if they skipped it, would be fine. Same for Square, in my opinion. Square's another one that didn't need to have their own conference. It just didn't add anything to me. Because it was really bad. Just really bad. Pacing was atrocious. The news they had for the stuff wasn't enough or too much. And it felt like it ended before it should have really began in some areas, mainly with some of the news on certain games. Like, there's just too much Marvel, man. That was like a good Marvel conference, but in terms of Square Enix, it was terrible. There wasn't much Square Enix there. I don't know, it's just one of those kind of situations. Again, they're a company that definitely didn't need to have their own conference. They could have got away with just showing up at other people's, and it would have been fine. Bandai Namco, I didn't see it, but from what I heard, apparently they only showed off one game. Which, from what I heard, it looked pretty good. I just didn't watch it because I had to prepare for tonight's stream, so I opted to just skip it. Dude, I can't see what the gust is, and I removed that of view. There you go. Yeah, several companies didn't need a conference. I 100% agree. There was a lot that just felt like fluff for certain companies. Ubisoft, I kind of feel like was almost another, because most of theirs was Tom Clancy, and then some of the stuff they talked about was also shown at other conferences too, so it was redundant. But yeah, the biggest one that peeved me was the Final Fantasy news. The Final Fantasy Origin Collection thing, like, it was really interesting, and they showed like nothing. Like, they teased it with a small trailer of screenshots. People had to pause and look at them individually to get an idea of what the heck they're looking at. Like that, why? You don't do that. That was stupid. That was absolutely stupid. Can I actually hit this from the other side? Yeah, kind of. This doesn't push me through. Come on, more missiles. Nah, missed. I can probably just power dunk. I just do that. I'm not gonna try anymore. I'm just gonna knock you down, then attack. Ooh, graduating high school from Friday. Congrats! Congrats to hear that you graduated. I don't know if you have like anything else planned after that yet, but good luck on future endeavors. That's a big milestone in life. For me, I'm actually like, in the next year will be my 10th year being out of high school, so that feels weird to say. It's been close to 10 years of being an adult. Not much has changed.
Chaos control.
Really? 3 power cores. Well, if Omega was at 0 on his level, he would be fully leveled now.
I knew we could do it.
Don't let your guard. Just
Next year will be 10th anniversary for me. Oh, cool, Ethan. Well, happy 10 year to you next year as well. Seems like that's a big milestone for a lot of people here so far. Like, it comes very soon for a lot of people, or it has already come. 13 for you, Allison. Okay, yep, see, there you go.
just watch this.
Matt's been out for 12. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe here, huh? It's been that long since a lot of us have been kind of out of, like, high school.
4 lasers. What a waste.
Dad gave me PS4 and had both Crash and Spyro. Nice! Hope you're enjoying those games. They're really good. Can I still fly? Okay, this was like a stupid idea. I shouldn't have done that. It did work, but it almost didn't. You serious? I have to do a loop because I'm off by like 2. Wow. I have to loop for 2 enemies. That's kind of insulting.
Just watch this.
At least we're under the 12-minute timer here, so that's fine. There's no enemies here. It's only super hard mode that throws enemies at the end for some weird, stupid reason. That mode's stupid. Wait, it'd be 14 for next year? Oh, wow. Okay, so you've been out, I think, the longest in this chat from high school, Allison? That's what sounds like to me. And with that note, finally done. Oh, we have one more team. It's Team Sonic. Oh, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, guys, and the light is no more enemy killing. We killed 1,400 robots the past 2.5 hours. I think that's enough genocide for one day.